Are you on? The only thing that's holding the tub to the cabinet now are these 6 springs, and many people have had different opinions about how to get these springs off, but I think you can just kind of use your pliers and pull up and remove them this way. What you can do, you can have somebody lean the tub towards you to decrease the tension, and then you can just kind of pull up and remove them that way. Okay, you can stop. Okay, so I've loosened that plate down here, these bolts, enough that I can now lift the old snubber ring out of the mechanism. Alright, so that's the old snubber ring right here. Okay, so we got our snubber ring nicely seated in there so it's even all the way around, and I've tightened the 5/16 bolts back down, and you got to be real careful because you got to have a really shallow socket. I barely had enough clearance underneath the flywheel to get the driver in there, because I wanted to avoid having to take the flywheel off. That's just extra work you didn't have to do if you have a shallow enough socket. So now we just take the whole drum and we put it back into the washing machine in the same orientation that we took it out. Okay? Line this drum back up so we can put our springs back on there. So let me get my pliers and put the springs back on. Oops. Now, these springs are incredibly difficult to loosen and put back in. Now, a method that some people have talked about on the web, which I think I finally got, is to expand the springs and to keep them elongated by first pushing back away from it and then inserting coins into the spring. Kind of alternating the on each side, so that when you release it, when you push the washer back toward you, the coins keep the spring elongated, and then you don't have as hard a time, putting it back on. So if you lean it back toward you now, the thing is relatively easy to pull out, and then you just pull it back in because the coins keep the tension on the spring. And then once you put it back on, of course, you can just pull the coins back out by pulling it pushing it away from you, and then pulling the coins back out. So that's one trick to getting the springs off and on without killing yourself, like I almost did. Okay. Ready? Okay. Now that we've got the drum back on, it's time to put the belt back on to its pulleys. And you do that by just starting it right here and just put your thumb on it and just walk it, and it comes right back onto the belt. Real easy. Okay? Now we'll be ready to put the rest of the cabinet back on. Okay, stop it.